Alabama, J.R. Smith, no shirt.
It's time to
First Sherman.
fantasy football on Soul Kitchen Radio.
Wow.
Lou's going shirtless on this.
Yeah, dude. Memphis Lou gone wild.
Soul Kitchen Radio. Let me hear you scream. Soul Kitchen Radio.
There you go. Jen.
You don't have a shirtless episode. I mean, no, it's not. Shirtless episode. First.
All right. Hey, and who won to see shirtless?
You play to win the game.
You gotta put a special rating on this now.
On Soul Kitchen Radio. Fantasy football.
All right, Soul Kitchen Radio, the shirtless episode. Here we go. Live. We should definitely get some looks on YouTube for this one, man. Here it is. The shirtless episode, fantasy football. Man, so what's going on, fellas? We're back. Week 2. Let's get it. What do you guys think about how'd you guys do week 1? I know Lou ran me up and down the damn field in the $50 league on last week.
Man, last week really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. There was a lot of players didn't score as much as we anticipated. But I got the dub in the $100 league. Happy about that. Came good $100 league as well. But I'm telling you, my saving grace last week was none other than America's team and Doomsday 2, the Dallas Cowboys defense. They look awesome. It was just, it was the greatest thing that I've seen in a long time from that defense, man. And
let me tell you, man, 164 to 112. You beat the crap out of me last week, and I did not see that. Hashtag whoop that trick is the Memphis tagline for everything. 25 points from Justin Jefferson, but I did have 26 from Stephon Diggs. Devonta Smith got you good. Let me see. Olave, where you're at right now in New Orleans. Olave went off for 19 points. T-Bass has 16. Wes Walker for 13 points, and that kind of sealed the deal for me. But Joe Burrow had 3 points last week.
Can we talk about Joe Burrow for a minute?
Yeah, let's talk about Joe Burrow, man.
Talk about him.
You mortgaged the farm on him. Everybody's upset saying, "Oh, got the money," but you still got to play the game. You got to remember, Joe Burrow will stand tall, but folks guys he doesn't do well.
Yeah, you sound like you got T-Mobile internet because
Metro.
Yeah, you got that Getro in Louisiana.
Well, look, I'm finna go. We got to go handle business. But I wish Aaron Rodgers was playing today because I wanted to see him against my Dallas Cowboys. But the Cowboys are going to win big today. The defense is going to be great. The Jets defense will do good too. I put money.
Before you go, let's talk about that Colorado game last night.
Man, look, that was beautiful. We were in a club last night, and instead of looking at the girls, everybody's watching the game. Watching the game. It was great.
It was like what, 2 a.m. or something over there, right? Or 1, 2 in the morning.
Yes, Prime has done something great for that program, man. If they don't win any other game, he has changed the culture down there. Colorado State football is back. It's on the national level, man. You saw my picture I posted. We're all bandwagon fans, baby. I'm a bandwagon fan since August.
Oh no, I've been a fan since who they got back in the day. Rashaan Salam.
Salam, yeah. No,
remember him?
I've been a fan since September 2023. And it's Colorado. Colorado State almost got him last night. In fact, Colorado State led the whole game.
Yeah, give it up for Colorado State, man.
Colorado State, but they came to play yesterday.
23-point underdogs, I believe. So,
Man, they came to play yesterday. It was a crazy day in college football, and in Colorado State, they led the whole time. Colorado didn't even lead until overtime. There was not one point in the game where Colorado led the game. It was not until overtime when they led, and then Colorado State couldn't produce in the second overtime. So what a great game! Shout out Coach Prime. My son Jason went out to the game last week to their home opener.
oh wow.
He did. He traveled solo bolo, so he went out there to Colorado. He went to the Colorado game, and then he went to the Denver Raider game, where of course Los Oakland put it down in Denver by 1 point.
Jimmy G,
with your guy Jimmy G, right?
Yeah. So, how do you guys feel? You guys okay? Before Memphis Lou has to go, how you feel having some Niner leftovers, both of you?
We've always had Niner leftovers
you guys always have Niner leftovers.
Look,
and then
we'll take it. Just win, baby.
I know. I think after the Niners traded Charles Haley, they made a vow to never trade to the Cowboys again, and then they go, never know.
Hey, Steve Young said you never trade to the Cowboys for anything.
Never trade to the Cowboys. What would he trade him? I don't know, dude. They must know something. This guy's an idiot or something. I don't know.
Jerry Jones got him by the short and curlies, man.
Look at Mio chiming in, but he didn't want to call in. What's up?
Yeah, Mio didn't want to jump in. He just wants to chime in.
Mio, jump in. You could do shirt on or off. I guess we're doing shirt on again.
Come on.
Look, both teams played tremendously last night, man, and you can't walk away from that. That Colorado State team, their record doesn't reflect it, but those boys, they can play. They were last night. I'm not a fan of the late hits, but in the heat of the moment, man.
College, the kids.
They was fighting before the game. They was fighting after the game.
Them boys dog in them.
There was definitely some dog in both of
that defensive player that got the two penalties at the end of the game, and he's their best player too. He needs to straighten, use your head.
Well, Lou,
this is what I do. When I see something like that, I think about it. I go like this.
Hold on, let me.
That's the look I give him. I give him the Eric Roberts crying look and best of the best. This is the only thing I know I'm good at.
Yeah. So Lou, I'm going to tell you this right now, man. Jalen Hurts put up 46 points.
That hurt me.
And Alexander Madison, he put up 5 points, which is your only thing. But my kicker only put up 4 points, and so I'm leading 50.15 to 5.53. So I'm gonna give you this on your way out today. You get this one right here.
He's about to go whoop some tricks right now on Bourbon Street. Is that Bourbon Street behind you? Where are you at?
No, I'm on the balcony. There's the Superdome's back that way. Bourbon Street on the other side. But we're gonna get ready. So we get dressed, get out here, man. I had to go to the gym. Man, I'm trying to get down 60 pounds down this summer. No days off all summer.
Great job, Lou.
Man, I'm gonna be Thanksgiving fine, baby.
Thanksgiving fine. All right, that's gonna be great, man.
Oh, he's ready to go.
All right, brothers.
All right, bro.
All right,
man.
Chincho and me holding it down for the rest of the shirtless crew. You can put your shirt back on, man.
Can I?
You can put your shirt back on because he's gone. Okay, so we got one right now already. We already shout out Jack. What's up, Jack Lacey? He's listening in today. So here we go. There we go. Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper, who I didn't even know was still in the damn league. Zay Flowers, only one could start. Who do I go with?
All right. Well, Jerry Jeudy hasn't played yet. He's coming, and they haven't talked about anything about a pitch count with him, so that's okay. Amari Cooper, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait on him. I have him in a lot of leagues too. Zay Flowers, God, that guy looks good. He looks really, really good. But you got Beckham there, and you got Bateman as well. And it's the Ravens, so they're not known for airing it out. Really.
Andrews is coming back today.
And Andrews is coming back. So I would go with Cooper because I feel like he's going to get the most, reps and the most, opportunity, targets, everything. I'd go with Cooper. I don't know. I hope Watson gets back. He's definitely not the quarterback he used to be.
Yeah, he just got to get back in that massage parlor and get.
That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. It's out of. He's outside of his routine. That's part of
But
his
we're
routine.
gonna tell you every time when we give you advice, just keep this in mind.
You want to win? Don't listen to these jerks. They just don't know shit. Fantasy football on Soul Kitchen Radio.
He ain't lying.
We ain't lying. There you go. So we're going with
Hey,
the market.
Rick, I got a segment idea. It's working right now. They're getting ready. They're getting her camera ready. It's for Ella, and she's gonna pick a Raiders or a Niners hat every week.
Oh,
and we'll see
okay.
which one she's gonna
Yeah,
wear.
get that camera ready. See who's
We've been working her. I've been trying to get her. I like use her grandpa. I'm like, your Tata likes Niners, so you like the
Oh,
Niners.
you're trying to get her. You're trying to get her in
and,
there,
and
huh?
Laura's just like, you love mom, then you love the Raiders. I'm like,
Right.
damn it. We'll be busting that out a little bit later. Like
Yeah. So he's gonna go with Cooper. Check back with us, man. We appreciate you, Dave. It's all good,
go with Cooper, but do not check back with us.
Don't let us know.
We will be out there.
We don't want to know what happened.
No, we're gonna know as soon as watch. This happens every week. We get off.
Oh no, we
get off the podcast, and then the first quarter, hits. Somebody scores first, and then boom, we're already texting like, "Way to go!"
I'm with Mio. I'm going with Zay Flowers on that one, man.
I like Zay Flowers, man. That kid looks really, really good. Like I feel like he's definitely gonna be their number one. Bateman he's a stud too, but he's really skinny, But for some reason, he knows how to get separation. He's really good. And then Beckham is just, he's old news. So
yeah, I don't know why people still have all this fascination about Odell Beckham, man.
Well, I mean, he was the best, dude. He came in and he was the best.
Was
2 surgeries later, yeah, definitely. And his
Come
priorities
on,
are different.
He was hurt last year. Last year he was hurt. He didn't want nobody to
he took the
do
whole
no
year
physical.
off,
Yeah, it took a whole year off. Trying to jump around like some of these kids trying to go from school to school. So there you go. Hey, everybody! I just put in the YouTube on our YouTube. We're live on YouTube also. So I just put our StreamYard link. If you guys want to jump in, you can jump in, ask your questions that way. I'm not sure if it works on Facebook. I'll put it on Facebook as well. So you guys could always jump in, ask your questions. What is your what do you got going on today, Chencho, as far as how you looking so far?
Well, okay, so I'm in my 2 dynasty leagues. I try to get out of one of them, but they're like, bro, we've been doing this for like 25 years. Come on, you're not leaving. And I'm like, damn it, I'm not leaving. And it sucked too because last year at the very end, I was like, I'm out. I'm going for it. And I started trading away all these players for nothing, just for scraps. And I was just trying to hook up a friend, Fox. You know who you are. I hooked you up with a bunch of players for nothing. And because I was like, I'm out. And then I was like, no, I'm back in. So it sucks. So I'm like starting again. And then I'm in a redraft league with my coworkers at work. This is our second year. I'm the defending champ. I'm all about that dynasty and everything and franchising, but dude, redraft is the best. Redraft is the most fun. You get all the current players, you get new players all week. People want to trade because they don't have to, invest in them. And then it's with your coworkers, so you see them all day long. So we're over here talking shit to each other. I haven't had this much fun in fantasy football since like LaDainian Tomlinson was on my team. So
wow, something I did different this year is I didn't want. I got rid of all keepers in my 2 leagues that I have. Right, I got the $50 league and I got
started fresh.
The $30 league. So everybody started fresh, and we did a random draft. Mm-hmm. So everybody was fresh, random draft, and it wasn't too bad. So my team came out: Jalen Hurts, Terry McLaurin. I got Tutu Atwell from my dynasty times. Right when I ran dynasty, I had Tutu Atwell. Mm-hmm. Christian McCaffrey,
Christian McCaffrey.
Yes, I got Christian.
Why didn't you lead off with that? That's the number one. I got the best player in fantasy football. The second best.
Yeah. I got Brian Robinson.
I like him.
I like Freiermuth, so I do got Freiermuth in there. Mike Williams, I think he still got a little bit.
Didn't he die recently? Mike Williams died.
He died, huh?
He's dead. That was the other Mike Williams.
Well, he's active still.
So this is Mike Williams. Okay, so we went off there last year. Mike Williams, the player on the Chargers, he is dead to me for sure. I lost in the playoffs by like 0.5 points because Mike Williams had the game in his hand. All he had to make was one catch in the last fourth quarter, dropping them, running stupid routes, all this kinds of crap. I went from being on the verge of winning like $600 to owing $150.
Holy shit!
Mike Williams,
too.
I fucking hate you.
I would hate
you
him
so much, Mike Williams.
I would hate him too, man.
Hey, Mike Williams, nice to meet you. I hate you. Just I'll be transparent about it.
So he gets one of these.
She's out of my life.
Fantasy football on Soul Kitchen Radio.
Mike Williams is out of your life.
Oh my god. Had him for a couple years too. Because oh man, nobody beats Michael, bro.
Mike Williams, you're out.
I'm gonna show you next week. I'm gonna show you my Michael Jackson tribute wall that I'm working on in my room here.
Yeah, you got a great room there, man.
Oh, I changed it up. You can see here. Watch this. I'll show you. Nah, I can't show you.
Don't worry about it. We see it. I see that stuff behind you. You know what see now you messed around and we lost your audio. See, just leave the shit alone, French. It's all good. Mike Williams is gonna do good for me though. And then I got Raheem Mostert, who's coming in.
Raheem Mostert.
While our guy is still hurt, Raheem Mostert's taking the thing for him. So we're good.
How was your off season? We didn't even get into that. I mean, this is our first show. Welcome back. I missed you, brother. How was everything? You went to Bourbon Street, I think.
I went to Bourbon Street a couple weeks ago. I went in July.
What was that all about?
I went to Bourbon Street in July. It was so dope. We had our hotel room right on Bourbon Street.
Nice.
So we had a balcony. I made sure we had a balcony off of Bourbon Street. So we were sitting on Bourbon Street watching the crazy drunk people all night.
Yeah, all night.
It was pretty fun. Super loud though on Bourbon Street. It's the last time I was on Bourbon Street, right? And we didn't have a car, but we found Brothers Chicken, which was down the street, and it was pretty cheap. Mm-hmm. Like I paid $25 for 2 slices of pizza on Bourbon Street, and I paid less than $20 for 6 pieces of chicken, 2 sodas, French fries, and all that stuff at this place called Brothers, which was down the street from Bourbon Street. And so, but it was awesome. We mixed it up with we went to Vegas first for a few days, and then went from Vegas to New Orleans, and then came.
Let's just go to the 2 biggest party places in the universe. What happened? Somebody when you say, "Hey, you want to party? You feel like partying? Okay, let's go."
Yeah, we're gonna go to both 2 party ass places.
Yeah.
What's up with T. Higgins though?
Just one game.
What do you think about T. Higgins? Should I sit him today over Mike Williams?
I would no. I would definitely not sit him over Mike Williams. First of all, I'm saying Mike Williams is dead, so don't even start him. No, go T. Higgins. It was a bad game overall. I mean, Joe Burrow had 4 points. Come on, he's not going to do that again. He's going to throw for like 450 yards today, and T. Higgins is going to catch 123 with 3 receptions and a touchdown, maybe 2.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Who's overrated? Who's overrated, Mio? I wish you would just get over here. Mike Williams is overrated,
and he's overweight too.
And he's overweight. He's overweight and he's overrated. So okay, I put T. Higgins in for Mike Williams.
Mike Williams is overrated. Yeah, I mean he had all the. He's guys like 6'5", something. You know, out of Clemson, like he was supposed to be the man, and he's just mediocre at best.
And if you want to join us, you want to ask us a question, either hit it in chat or jump on that link I sent you and jump in, and we'll answer your fantasy football questions. Here's another question. Another guy that I watched in the preseason, and I've always loved him. Adam Thielen.
Oh, you got a feeling for Thielen?
I got a feeling for Thielen, man. I watched one good game when him and Bryce Young kind of connected on the corner route. He scored. You know, he's definitely the older one.
Yeah.
The older guy, the veteran on
he's
that
like
team.
The crutch for him. Yeah. I mean,
so but he's only prorated at He's only got 6.33 points that they're giving him. Last week, let me see, what was his game log last week? Last week he got 7.46 points. He only had 2 receptions for 12 yards and only 2 targets. At what point does Bryce Young have to go to Adam Thielen? There go this dude.
Oh, look
There
who it
he
is.
is.
What's up, guys? Hey, sorry I'm late. You know, the little one's getting crazy, so I got Bluey, the goat, playing for her, and she's just watching us now. Oh, not anymore. No, I had to pull you up on the cell phone because the computer isn't working. So, what's up, guys?
That's all right,
What's up,
man.
what's up?
You're all into it already, man. So Mike Williams is there with you too, right?
What do you want? No, so I'm sorry for the confusion. I actually like Mike Williams. Sorry, Unc. But I don't like T. Higgins. I feel like T. Higgins is overrated. I feel like Jamar Chase is the focal point of that offense, and then Joe Mixon, the Antioch boy.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not.
So what do you think? So T. Higgins or Mike Williams?
I would play Mike Williams hands down.
He's crazy.
Mike
He doesn't know what he's
You know,
talking
I
about.
got 0 points from T. Higgins, and I kind of agree with Mio. Jamar Chase is definitely the man there, and you know what? This is going to be.
I dare you guys to go with him, and then I'm going to go with T, and we're going to fight later.
I'm going with Mike Williams.
You're going to go.
I'm going with Mike
You're
Williams.
going to go down.
Or look. So also, I got Kyle Herbert. I got
Who the hell is Kyle Herbert? You mean Khalil Herbert?
Khalil Herbert. Yeah,
Okay.
I got Khalil Herbert and Adam Thielen. T. Higgins, Khalil
The
Herbert, Adam
Chicago
Thielen.
running back situation is weird. I think Rashawn Johnson's going to have it by halfway through the season. T. Higgins gets over 1,000 yards and like 8 touchdowns a year. I mean, as the number 2 guy, so consider him kind of like Ayuk,
I feel like Ayuk's number 1, so I wouldn't consider that.
Well, I mean, that's not how he. That's not how he is. The number 1 guy is Debo. That's why Ayuk's getting open because he's
The number 1 guy this week will be Debo because of the Rams defense. He just knows how to carve them up. But just to take a step backwards,
are you guys ready for Debo? Start Debo in every single league you got.
I am only because my first round pick extraordinaire, what's his name? Receiver from the Rams.
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp is out.
Well, you should have known that. He was been out all year.
Well, get out. Don't judge me.
Well, you should have got yourself some Puka. You know you should have
I did. I picked up Puka Nacua in both my leagues, but apparently he's hurt.
Puka is questionable. He's gonna play, but I don't like starting hurt dudes against dope ass defenses.
I don't either. So I got Tutu Atwell. So
you don't want a Puka, but you want some Tutu.
So I got Tutu. But my big thing is, dude, in my leagues, I got 1 league. I'm with Marty's church family. In their league. Oh, bro, they're cutthroat. I love it. They make crazy trades. I'm just like, what are these guys doing? I have one guy.
Crazy trades. I love crazy trades.
I have one guy draft Jalen Hurts and then drafted Allen in the first 3 rounds. I was like, you drafted 2 quarterbacks in the first 3 rounds, and then both those quarterbacks just failed.
It's week 1.
In week 1. I loved it. I loved it. I know. I get it. It was just week 1.
Week 1, part 2, in my opinion. So don't start, worrying about stuff until like week 3, week 4. First 2 weeks, you're filling it out. You could add a bad matchup, this and that. So you just watch all the guys who did crappy last week because there were a lot of guys.
But speaking of bad matchups, then if that's how you feel, then why are you taking T. Higgins over Zay Flowers? I believe Baltimore's got a better defense than Tennessee.
I'm taking T. Higgins because their offense throws the ball and the Baltimore does not. So, I mean, that's just, come on.
What? Mike Williams is on the Chargers. And the Chargers.
You said T. Higgins.
I said T. Higgins or Mike Williams. I'm asking because you said.
I told you Mike Williams is dead. We're not talking about him.
If we're talking about matchups, I'm just saying. If we're talking about matchups.
He has a personal beef with Mike Williams. Like he
I have a
saw him
personal
and
beef.
he's like Stan. He
No, I
stands.
swear to
He
God.
was
Swear to
writing
God.
all
I
Mike
saw
Williams
Mike
all kinds of love
Williams grab
letters,
him by
and
his
Mike Williams
threads
never
and
got
say,
back
"Hey,
to him.
man,
And
give
so
me
he's staying right now
$550.
because of Mike Williams. I love you.
I
We
could
could
have had
be
$600.
together. We could be
No,
together.
you know what though? I got beef though. I got beef too, so I can't be mad at Uncle
Who's got
French.
beef? Who do you have
So
beef with?
my beef is with Lamar Jackson for the rest of my life. I'm tired of him. I don't care what anybody said. He did me so dirty last year.
Oh, no.
And then after doing me dirty, it felt like getting hurt. Right there at the playoffs, it was
He
Lamar
does get
Jackson's
hurt.
dead
He
to
gets
me.
hurt. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He gets hurt. He runs a lot. I mean, you love it and you hate it, but you got to take the risk. You got to take the risk.
So then let me ask you this.
Riddle
Is
me
it-
this.
Riddle me this. Is it a mirage or is there something to this? Green
Mirage
Bay.
or massage? That's the new seg.
Mirage or massage? Green Bay. Love, quarterback.
I love him. I like him. Think about it, dude. Okay, he's got all the physical attributes. He's a smart guy. He's been learning behind Aaron Rodgers for the last 3 years. He knows the offense, knows the receivers. I mean, he's coming in. He's good to go. I think he's good to go. He's got great receivers. He's got a good offensive coach. I see a lot of promise in Love. I'm not going to say. I'd say he's definitely top 10, and if the best he could be is a top 5.
Hold on. Let's get into this waiver flavor real quick. This is Soul Kitchen Radio Fantasy Football. We're back. It's week 2 right now. We missed week 1. That's okay. But week 2, we are here. And right now, we're about to get into our waiver flavor.
I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Somebody said you had it going.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
And since we're talking about Jordan Love, we're talking about the Green Bay Packers, my waiver flavor is Romeo Doubs, right? 51%.
Romeo. Oh.
51% in 51% rostered and in Yahoo Fantasy Football. He had 4 receptions, 26 yards, 2 touchdown receptions, 5 targets. That's not enough. That's not enough, but he did get 18 points because of his 2 touchdowns. And I think Romeo is going to be one of the guys that
Hold up, Rick. Hold up. Surprise guest. She's disgusting right now. Oh no!
Oh, geez. There's my Raider. There's my Raider girl.
Say
Look
hi,
at that.
Ella.
And she got the old Derek Carr jersey on.
Say hi.
There's supposed to be gold on that jersey. It's not gray anymore. He upgraded.
All right, who are you gonna pick, Ella? We
She
got.
got the Raider jersey on.
Yeah.
She already picked.
All right,
Doesn't
where we
matter
go.
what hat
Well,
she
no,
likes.
she's wearing that because they play first. That's the rules. Whoever team plays first, she wears their jersey. Then second, that's yours. All right, Ella, who are you gonna pick? Let's go.
Niners.
Say hi, Niners.
Let's go Raiders. Come on. Put that Raider hat on.
Ella say Raiders.
Which one do you want, Mama? Ready, set. She just wants a microphone. Okay.
She was like,
You want this one?
no, that looks.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
There it
no,
is.
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Want
That
this
was
one?
cute.
Yeah,
No!
there
Yeah.
Already.
Yes.
Okay, say bye. I love you. Say I love you. Bye.
Okay.
Princess Peach. Say bye, Uncle Mio.
Bye,
Tío
mama.
Mio. Say bye, Tío Mio. Say bye, Tío Rick.
Bye.
All right,
Ella.
she'll be better
Little
next
kiss.
time.
Little kiss.
One kiss.
Don't get the radio
Don't mess
fantasy football, man. Jump in here.
Aw,
Let us know who you want.
Sorry for
Start
the
to
interruption,
sit.
but we had to do that.
Starts and sits right there in the chat.
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone. You are listening to Soul Kitchen Radio, Fantasy Football.
We even got Scott Hansen, your Red Zone announcer, on our
Scott
show,
Hansen.
Fantasy Football. So who is your waiver flavor, Chencho? Who you got?
Well, we were talking about him earlier. It had to be Puka. I mean, the hottest guy in town after that performance. I believe he had what 10 catches. But if you're in the know, if you're a Dynasty Darling kind of guy like me, you knew about Puka like before the draft. I just wanted him name alone because I'm a name guy. I'll draft a guy on name, no problem.
Anybody
And
named
then I started looking up his stats, and then he got drafted to the Rams, and I was just like, whoa. And then this whole Cooper Kupp thing, the opportunity is there for him now, and it's what do they call it? Serendipitous. You know what I mean? So Puka's the waiver flavor of the it could be of the year.
of the
depending
century.
on
So
how
we'll
it
see.
goes.
But how much of that was a fluke last week?
You think Puka's a fluka?
If Puka or the Fluka, because I'm going with Tutu Atwell, who also has a great name, right? Tutu,
as well.
Tutu, and you both got girls, so you guys know all about tutus,
Oh,
right? So,
she's got a box of tutus.
Tutu Atwell, let's go.
Thank you for the makeup. Oh, thank you.
And who you got? Who's your waiver flavor, Papa Mio?
Both backup running backs for the Chargers and Atlanta, Williams and I'm forgetting his name, but solid performances week 1, and then as it turns out, what's his name? Starting running back for the Chargers.
Chargers or the Rams?
Chargers.
The Chargers. So you're talking about Josh Kelly and
Bijan
Elijah
Robinson's backup,
Bijan
and
Robinson.
the guy from the Rams. What's his name? All
Kyron
three had
Williams.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams.
all three had amazing performances for week 1. I'd say those are solid RB2, RB3s.
Well, we're going to see Rivers get some play in Los Angeles. Ronnie Rivers, man, the freedom guy, heritage guy, wherever he came from.
It's a dynasty darling for you. Is what's his name? Elijah Dotson, the running back for the Chargers. They really liked him. He was on the practice squad earlier this year, and so they're bringing him up for the game. Don't be surprised, but Josh Kelly ripped it up for him. At the end, he filled in for him at the end of the game. Josh Kelly's like second, third year now out of UCLA, I believe.
Hey, let me go over this roster real quick. Let me tell you. So, Papa Mio, you have a problem with Lamar Jackson.
Always.
Would you sit him over Deshaun Watson?
Ooh.
No.
The problem is, man.
Deshaun Watson on Monday night playing against Pittsburgh.
The Pittsburgh defense is going to bounce back. They got punched in the mouth by the Niners. Rest in peace to all of them except for TJ Watt. Hopefully they bounce back. I'm sure they will.
TJ Watt gets hurt at least 3 times a year.
Well, when he's not hurt, he may be the best defensive player in the NFL. Nick Bosa training camp aside.
Right now because of Bosa and his crying ass got paid. So
hey, come on now. You gonna hate him because he got his money?
Yeah, man.
But let me tell you something. Something smart I heard about Bosa though the other day. I heard Bosa resides in Florida still. He doesn't live in California, so he resides.
So
in
he doesn't
Florida.
pay the taxes on his.
He doesn't pay the California taxes. So
on
I'm
his
gonna
house.
say,
So that's
2 homes compared to.
Trump-ass dude,
That's not how it works.
Trump-ass smarts.
Okay.
Figured out how to.
Because he's getting paid. Yeah, because he's getting paid by the Niners. He's getting taxed on
exactly.
that
So he has to
contract,
pay California.
But his houses
taxes.
that he has over there.
Well, see, what people don't realize when they move, different states, they have different tax rates for property tax.
Right.
So the big thing right now is people are moving to Texas. People don't realize that in Texas they have a 2-point-something property tax rate, annual property tax rate. It's more than double what we have in California due to Proposition 13. So I'm saying all that to say this: that it's smart and he pays less taxes when he's in Florida, but the way the tax code works for NFL players, they actually get paid for every place they play at. So they have to have good tax accountants and good tax preparers, because like for the Niners last week they played in Pittsburgh. So that means every player on the 49ers staff received income in the state of Pennsylvania. And so they have to pay their taxes.
Their game checks?
Really?
Yeah.
Every game check.
Look it up.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't
That doesn't
know
make
that.
sense though. That really
It's because
doesn't
of
work.
where. So where are they making their? Where do you make your
What-
money?
What about the
But their
dudes who
place
play
of
in
work
England?
is
What about
in
the
one
guys who play
location, and if
overseas?
you go outside,
They don't pay American
So
taxes.
if they send you to Texas for a week conference, are they going to pay you? Are they going to take out Texas taxes on you? No.
So the
Let 'em
NFL,
take something.
because they're all private contractors, it works differently.
That's
We're
true.
gonna have to double check.
Go
on
ahead.
Wow, we're gonna have a new segment on this.
Hey, man.
Papa Mio.
Please
Papa
look it up.
Mio's Business
They just don't know shit.
tax advice. We're gonna give you.
that. We don't know about that one, man. We don't know about that one, Mio.
Go ahead, look it up.
I mean, he's running for city councilman next year, so
No, I'm not. No,
I heard you
never.
were. I heard you were. Somebody
Never.
told me you were running for city councilman.
All right,
I'm
let's
good.
get back
I'm good
to
being a
already
city
started
planner.
talking
I
to
love what
you.
I do.
My name
let's
is
get back to my
councilman
roster,
in
man.
Milwaukee.
Lamar Jackson or
I know
Deshaun
that.
Watson? Where should I go with this?
Honestly,
It's a
man,
free
like I
league,
said,
so it
I
doesn't matter.
just
We're gonna mess with this one.
I have zero trust in Lamar Jackson, man.
He's just not Lamar Jackson no more.
It's. I mean, what has he shown you? What has he shown you? In
I
his,
haven't seen nothing.
you know,
I've had him. I've had him for years in
But
Dynasty. He's
Deshaun
won
Watson
me
still hasn't
Dynasty,
shown us
so, I
nothing
mean,
yet either, because he's still coming back. All right, here we go. Another one. Olave. I got Olave on my bench, but I got Waddle. I got and Dalvin Cook. So I sit Dalvin Cook and play Olave. What do you guys think?
well, Olave all day.
yeah, I like wide receivers
Over Dalvin Cook?
running backs. Especially, I think they're gonna split it up with Dalvin because he's like, he's still kind of new to the team. Brees Hall is gonna be on a pitch count, and then they love Michael Carter still. So that whole thing, running back, is a little iffy.
So here's something that I thought about today is something that happens in fantasy football a lot. So I have the Pittsburgh defense, right? So if I have the Pittsburgh defense, then there's no reason why I should be playing Deshaun Watson if I've got the Pittsburgh defense. So people, what they do is counterproductive. If I'm playing the Pittsburgh defense, but I'm playing somebody playing against Pittsburgh, every time my guy scores, Pittsburgh defense gets less, right? And so it's just fantasy football, knowing how to play the game. So now, luckily, I had two defenses. I don't know why I had two defenses on this team, but I moved Miami. I'm playing Miami, who I think is going to have a great game against New England, because New England is definitely not who they used to be. So here's my lineup. Deshaun Watson, Justin Jefferson, who went for 24 points. Waddle, Kenneth Walker, Connor, Hunter Henry, Olave, Carlson, my Los Oakland Raiders kicker, and then Miami defense. And
You really think they're gonna have a good day against Mac Jones? I'm kidding. Yeah, I know they are.
on my bench though? Here's another one. Do I play Hunter Henry or Kyle Pitts?
Ooh, I mean, the Falcons don't throw the ball. What'd they run it 53 times last week?
Yeah, but then again, that goes against what I just said, because Hunter Henry's playing against Miami, and I'm playing the Miami defense.
It doesn't matter. The Falcons don't throw the ball.
Yeah, don't worry about those teams against. If it's against your opponent, then yeah, that kind of sucks. But if it's your teams, don't worry about it. What's going to happen is going to happen. If it's a tough matchup, obviously don't start them. But you can't go get that mental game in there where you're like, I don't want to do it against myself. It's going to happen regardless. So.
Oh, and I got Rashard White. Is he's projected 11 points.
That's a
over
good
Walker
projection for him.
or Connor? No.
Kenneth Walker, James Conner, those
Yeah.
Cardinals are trash. That's going to be all season. And
But
it
Tampa
looks
Bay's
like they
also-
really like that rookie Charbonnet in Seattle too. So
But I think Tampa Bay is going to be trash with your guy Baker.
Mama, you don't have to wear the Raiders stuff.
Tell him to take that Derek Carr jersey off.
Just add some gold to it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll put some gold, put some yellow on it. Put some
Wow.
eye makeup on her. Some eyeliner.
Right? Why is he always wearing eyeliner?
He loves eyeliner.
Here we
He's
go.
one of those guys.
Here's another one. Another one of our family members going with that weak ass Niners. There she is, Marion. Marion's always checking in, always
He knows
talking
what's
shit.
up.
Yeah, well, she gets 5 seconds and then she's off.
Oh,
But bomb ass Casper hot dogs in Richmond, California. Thank you,
there
Marion.
you go.
There you go. All right, let's get to something else. I think it's a little bit too early for some secret lovers. Too early for she's out of my life.
Probably, yeah.
Is it?
Too early for some still believes.
Still believes. What about Mr. Buster? You think it's too early for Mr. Buster? Who's our Buster of the week?
Oh man, it's good. Well, I mean, we could talk about everybody who busted last week.
Yeah, week one was terrible.
Week one was bad, man. Was it for a lot? And then you got those guys at work that were the only ones that had the good week, so they're over there strutting around like they did something. And it's
That's like my
hey,
wife. My wife is back in our league. My wife.
Oh, the waiver queen.
The waiver queen is back. So
No, you guys are dead.
and she won last week, and so she went crazy. But she played against my son, who, let me tell you what.
Oh, that's the best. When
what
she
he
beats your
had,
son, there's nothing.
Oh my God.
Remember that one time she called him up in the morning to wake him up to let him know about the beating she was going to give him.
Yeah, she beat the shit out of him last week.
That's-
Let me see where- she changed her name to Auto Draft too. So because she auto draft, and so she changed her name to Auto Draft.
That's respect. I respect that.
Yeah. So he had his name is Jamarcus Russell, and he had
That's
Josh
the name of his
Allen.
team.
That's the name of his team. He had Josh Allen, Devontae Adams,
High hopes.
Bijan Robinson, Breece Hall, Kyle Pitts, Mingo, and she had Joe Burrow, Amon St. Brown, Deontay Johnson, Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, T. Higbee, and J.K. Dobbins, who's now on IR,
Oh man, J.K.
and T.J. Burks. But Quez Walker went off for 19 points, 19.9 points. Quay Walker from Green Bay went off for 19.9 points. And then Devin White from Tampa Bay had 10 points. So
You're talking defensive players.
defensive player. She beat him 137 to 113. It's kind of a week one score.
Yeah.
So
You know what? I know we're not going to do a baby comeback, but, I would say baby comeback to all these Achilles tendons on turf grass fields, because, oh, my goodness. Bro, J.K. Dobbs and Aaron Rodgers, week one, gone.
Yeah.
wait a minute, I love the you guys aren't out there coaching right now, but I'm out there coaching every day with Jack, who's listening in at Pittsburgh High School. All day, I come home every day. I have to empty my shoes from that little black shit that's on the turf, right?
Yeah.
And to see that shit all over these quarterbacks' face when they get slammed on the turf because it's brand new, that was refreshing for me to see that shit last week when people were getting slammed and they had all this black stuff on their face. I'm like, yep. I go through
That's like the old school way, wasn't it? It used to, when it first came out, it was like that. Is it still like that, or
it's still like that? But now they've moved to the new turf's got this little cork stuff, so it's not black no more. Now it's now it's like tan.
Yeah, it's
and
cork.
It gets everywhere too. Yeah, the cork stuff gets everywhere too. So
I mean, what's the deal with that stuff? Is you think it's better or worse, or
it seems the same to me. I don't know. It just it sticks to you different. Like this stuff, cork stuff goes all up your legs and shit. So it's a little different.
next thing you know, you're gonna have coaches going down.
Yeah.
Oh!
All right. So here we're gonna go with this one right now. So let's go. Let's get into secret lovers. Like who do you love on your team that you shouldn't be loving on your team?
Oh, that I shouldn't be loving on?
I got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is one of my guys, and I hate him, and I hate the Eagles.
Okay, don't do that.
All right. So my secret lover, and I hate the damn 49ers, but
Jimmy
damn,
Garoppolo.
no. Got to be Christian McCaffrey, man. C-Mac.
Ooh.
I hate to see the 49ers win, but I love to see C-Mac score. So that's who I go with. Who you got, Mio?
Wait, I'm trying to find something.
I don't know if I'm in love with any of my guys. They're all fluid. I don't know. I'll trade them all right now for the right price.
I
No,
like
I'm
that.
kidding.
I like that.
There you go. Don't ever get. What's the secret?
Yeah.
Don't ever get stuck with somebody you can't drop in 30
Yeah,
seconds.
don't exactly. Well, I'll take the heat method.
Yeah, the heat method. There it is.
No,
Renzo,
but I do have a bit of a crush on Amon-Ra St. Brown, and it's
Oh,
more than
okay.
just a name.
Yeah, definitely. And not Equinus St. Brown, not that one. Huh?
No,
Yeah, not Equanimous.
Equinus.
Amon-Ra.
I would say DK Metcalf because I have him on a fantasy. I've had him on a fantasy dynasty for a long time, and he's on the fucking worst team ever. So, hey, where
Yeah,
you
he
going?
deserves better. He
You know,
does. He
somebody else
deserves
I
a
always
better
wonder-
quarterback.
Somebody else I had a crush on, and I picked up
What was his name?
He
Back
he's
in high
still out.
school.
Cordero Patterson, man, I still think he's going to do something. He's
Yeah.
not playing this week. He didn't play last week. But
That's a
what
very
else-
toxic relationship, bro.
But what else
Yeah,
is
but
Atlanta?
that team, that offense is they suck. So it's like,
And so he has to do something.
yeah, but Bijan, man, looks so good.
Jake
Hopkins or Pittman? I'm going
Jake
with Hopkins.
Eats. Hopkins or Pittman. Listen, watching on YouTube. Thank you, IK Eats or IJ Keats. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Hopkins or Pittman? You said Hopkins.
I say
who
Hopkins
you
in PPR for sure.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know, man. Pittman had a game last week.
I love
One-
Richardson.
Yeah,
Richardson,
one long
Richardson
run.
got the ball to him.
Really
It
loving-
was
I'm
a
loving
wide
Richardson,
receiver
man.
screen.
I
Hey.
think Pittman. I'm going with Pittman on this one, man. I'm just loving. I'm,
Write
I'm
that
really,
one down too. You guys
I'm
went
loving
Williams.
Richardson.
I went TT.
Hold
you guys are
on.
going Pittman.
Hold on.
I'm going Hopkins. Write it down.
I didn't say I was going Pittman. I just said Pittman had a heck of a game last week, but I will go Hopkins on this one.
I'm going Pittman. I'm going Pittman for you. Keats, you let us know how it goes.
Don't let us know how it goes. We will know.
Don't let us know. We're gonna know, and I'm gonna be like, yes, Pittman scored again. Richardson's going crazy. And I'm gonna- the next week it's gonna be on. So, man, we're loaded. We got 5 people watching us right now. That's great.
Salute.
Salute to everybody out there watching us on YouTube. This is going to be a run back on YouTube. You could also find it on iHeartRadio. Says we're not playing music, they're not going to kick us off of iHeartRadio. So we're just playing drops. So all my mixes got kicked off of iHeartRadio because it all has music on it.
Copyright laws.
Copyright laws and all that bullshit.
Who are you guys playing today? The Raiders?
Man, we go to Buffalo.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you guys
Oh.
can squeeze that out.
Man, here we go. So in my my daily fantasy, let's talk about daily fantasy. Here we go. Daily fantasy. This is my daily fantasy picks today on and I'm playing DraftKings. Here we go. My quarterback, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Latavius Murray. I went Latavius Murray for fantasy
From
because he
Buffalo
was only
against your-
$4,500. He's playing against the Raiders, and I think he'll get in the end zone. Romeo Dobbs, Marvin Jones Jr., who's only 3,600, and I did just go Puka for 4,900.
That might have been a bad call. He might be injured.
Puka,
Yeah.
he does have a question mark. Darren
Hey,
Waller. Well, let me see. I could
Did
get
you
rid of
spend all your
Puka
budget
right
on McCaffrey? That's what it was, right?
Yeah. Let me see. So I got Drake London, Zay Flowers, Hodgins, Brown, Dotson, Collins, Odell Beckham, Zay Jones, Tutu Atwell, Robert Woods, Kadarius Toney, or Smith Ninjaba. What do you guys like on that one? Drake London. What do you think is going to happen?
I'd go with Drake London.
I'm gonna go with Drake London on
He's
this.
number one out there.
And then
So-
I do got Darren Waller, my flex. I got Bijan Robinson. And then of course I went with the Niner defense. So I can't go with even though I hate the Niners, I respect the hell out of what they're doing, their defense and stuff. So we'll see.
So are you guys playing daily fantasies?
Yes, I play daily. In fact, I won last year. I won one game last year. I paid $3, and there was like 20,000 people, and I won $150. I came in first,
Nice.
and so
Yeah, I'm doing underdog this year. I was looking at it and it seemed cool.
yeah, underdog is cool. Daily fantasy is fun because you could just play with everything, right? There's thousands and thousands of people playing though. One thing I really love, and I played last year and I came in like second, is best ball. And I sent you guys the best ball for DraftKings, but you guys don't know what the hell best ball is. So basically, it's like basically best ball is like a Showtime chicken rotisserie chicken thing, right? You set it and forget it. You can only choose one. You draft your team, then you set them and forget them, and they just for all season they take the best. Every week they take the best numbers from your team. Now,
Are you allowed to sub out injured players or anything like that?
no
or
injured players, no redrafts, no waiver wire. So if your players get hurt, it's a wrap. They just don't get no points for the whole season. So best ball is crazy like that. But look, guys, 1 minute to game time. What do you got, Frencho?
We got this little girl. Who are you gonna say? Raiders or Niners? Niners. She said Niners.
Yes.
She said Niners.
She said none. She said none.
Nice.
She said Niners.
Say bye.
What
I
do you
love
got?
you.
We got Mio.
I got Niners all day, and that's really what it comes down to. I'm on Raw. Have yourself a game. That's all I can ask for.
Let's go. And look, let's get into Buffalo. Let's do our thing. It's gonna be a tough game. But look, lost Oakland with Jimmy G. Let's go 2-0. Let's go 2-0 and stay on top of that West. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for watching. Niners all the way. All these damn Niner people. I got so many damn Niners. All right.
Mio, you gotta take it off for the shirt off a dish.
It's
Shirt
not
off
happening.
edition.
That's how we close. We open it and we close it with
Gotta
the
close it
shirts
with the
off.
shirt
PG-13.
It's not happening.
Whatever,
Hey.
man. I saw you freaking breastfeeding earlier.
Yeah, you missed it.
The shirt off stream. And we out. Have a good
All right,
day,
man,
everybody.
salute.
See y'all
Later,
next
guys.
week.
We hope to see you
Peace.
next week.
Pants off edition
Peace.
next week. Let's go.
Peace.
Here we go.